Yo, yo, yo. Thanks for tuning in to the 69th episode of J Talks Crypto. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about what happens to Bitcoin during a nuclear attack. And so this is actually one of the things that I think is a pretty funny, common critique of Bitcoin, because sometimes a lot of times what people say, it's like, what happens if quantum computers come out? What happens to Bitcoin? Like, all your seed phrases are gonna get guessed or some shit like that. And the common response that Bitcoiners usually say is that we would have a lot more to worry about because the nukes would be compromised or some shit like that. So in this video, I'm just really going to be talking about, let's say some sort of nuclear emergency ever did happen and we got bombed. Sometimes people think that Bitcoin is completely useless in that kind of situation, and generally speaking, I actually agree. But what is important, in my opinion, is what happens in the aftermath. Because in a way, Bitcoin is very much like a cockroach. If you assume a nuclear attack is going to happen, which I don't think so, and I hope not, but New York actually did put out some sort of crazy nuclear emergency warning video, which is kind of super cryptic, and I'm okay. And then in Hawaii, there was that nuclear a message that went out a couple years ago, and it's just that's kind of crazy. So it's so how the fuck does Bitcoin help you in those kind of situations? And it doesn't. Not in the immediate sense, where if a fucking nuclear bomb goes off on top of you, that's not gonna help you in any way, shape, or form. Now, what it might help you with is I saw someone talk about this on Twitter. They had asked the CT guy, CT means crypto Twitter, what does he think would happen if a nuclear attack were to get launched? And he said that they would bid Bitcoin like crazy, and before everything went down, the last thing that you would remember is everything would just get fucking gigabitted. And that's actually a part of the reason why I think owning something like Bitcoin before all these attacks happen is important. Because if there is an aftermath, if there is a society, if there is internet, after all of that happens, all you really need is one dude with a hard drive that had kept some sort of record of the chain. And if you still have access to your keys, then you should be able to transact. And hopefully in, a situation like that, what I'm thinking of, it's if everyone remembers that the last thing that happened was that this fucking thing went bonkers, you can kind of use that to transact, because it's in a post-nuclear world, is anyone gonna give a fuck about your dollars? Probably not. They're probably gonna want stuff like ammo, gold, bullets, and silver. But if something like Bitcoin or Bitcoin is still there, and I think it has a better chance than anything else to be, I think transacting with something like that, it has a value prop, because you can just say hey, you remember this thing? It didn't die. It didn't go away. It's still here, and I can send you something right now if you'd like to. And ideally, something ironically, a situation like that, you would see a circular economy emerge faster than you would now, just because there, in that kind of situation, there's not many mediums of exchange. What are people going to resort to? Salt? I don't know. But just wanted to make another video. That topic popped into my head the other day, and I thought it was kind of fun to talk about. I do have a new camera. I bought this on eBay. It was some Canon G7X Mark III. It supposedly has a dead pixel somewhere. I don't know where it is exactly, but I got it for a really good price. And editing on this should be cut down drastically, so shooting videos should be a lot easier for me now. Before I would have to do a whole bunch of syncing with audio. Right now I'm just like straight up recording and using the microphone that's straight up on the camera. So hopefully with this setup it sounds good, and I can maybe post a little bit more often than I normally would. But for now, I'm still just committing to once a week. That's all you got. And this video is getting kind of long and probably kind of dumb, so this is JTalks Crypto, and I am signing off.